Hi, my name is Dawn and I work for the Saskatoon Public Library. I'm here today at my home on Treaty 6 territory, homeland of the Métis people. And we're doing something called Story Laboratory. And so we're gonna start today by reading a book called After the Fall by Dan Santat. And it's the story of how Humpty got back up again. You all know the story of Humpty Dumpty, right? Well, this is what happens after the story, you know. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, way up there, high on that wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds grand, but it was just an accident. But it did change my life. Fortunately, all the king's men put me back together again. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying all of my favorite things. I don't know if you can read Humpty's choice of cereals, but up top is Rainbow Brights and Choco Duck and Free Toy. And down here are rice crackles, twigs and berries, leaves, grown-up food, sad clown, chicken feed. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching birds from the ground. Wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I just kept trying and trying until I got it right. That's the most beautiful paper airplane I've ever seen. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a very long time. It wasn't the same as being in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things that I missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it, but I was terrified. I didn't look up, I didn't look down, I just kept climbing one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. And learned how to fly. That's it. Humpty was actually an egg that had a bird growing inside of it. And at the end, he hatched and flew away, just like the birds that he'd always wanted to be. Do you see his pants fell off? His bandages? his shirt, his glasses, and he got to fly. That's pretty awesome. Okay, there's a picture of him cracking open. Let's do some activities. I have a few things that I'd like to do with you that are kind of related to this book. I think that we're going to build some airplanes. I once had to build about 100 paper airplanes, and so I researched and found the best method to build a paper airplane that worked for me and the one that I think flies the best. So I'm going to share that with you in just a moment, and I would like you to copy links of your favorite paper airplane designs and post them on this video so that all of our friends can try out different paper airplane designs and figure out which one works best for them. So I think that would be awesome, and I'll try to build your airplanes if I can as well. And then also, I've been wanting to try an experiment that my son tried, and it didn't work out. His egg kind of exploded. But to make a bouncing egg where you put an egg into vinegar. So I'm gonna go out into my yard so we can make a mess together out there, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. So, as you know from our story, Humpty Dumpty loved to climb up on the wall and watch birds. But then once he was afraid to climb up on the wall, he used airplanes to make himself feel like he could get up into space and see the birds. So this is my favorite airplane design. I'd love to see your favorite airplane designs, but I'll show you how to make this one. It's a little tricky, so I hope that I can make this understandable. If you have questions, you can ask them, and I'll try to answer them for you. So the first thing we're going to do is take a piece of 8x10 paper, and we're going to take this corner right at the top and fold it over like that. But we're also going to make sure that we get this corner right in the point of the corner. We're going to fold it right there, and that this doesn't come over the edge. So I'll make a fold and then I'll show you what I've done. It's a little windy today. So this corner folds down to here, and this corner folds right at the point. So that's step one. The second step is to fold this other corner across, and again we're gonna get it right to the point, and we're gonna make sure that the bottom is right at the point of the paper at the bottom. So fold it just like this. So we have a nice straight line, and it's at the same point and here. And then we're gonna fold this little tiny extra flap over. So we've basically made a triangle. And now what we're going to do is take our triangle edges, these long ones, and fold them to meet each other. So we had this, and we folded it in half. The next step is going to be to fold this side down. I'll do it on the table. And that's going to form our wing. So we had it like this, and we folded this side down. That's one wing, and now we have to do the same on the other side. There we go. And you have a paper airplane. So I'll show you how well it flies. Right into my bushes. Try it at home and let me know how it works, and then also send me your favorite paper airplane designs. The other thing I wanted to try with you today is to make a bouncing egg. Humpty Dumpty was an egg, but we all know eggs don't bounce, do they? So when Humpty fell off the wall the first time, it was all cracked and he had to get fixed up at the hospital. But let's try making a bouncing egg. And the way we can do that is by dissolving the outside shell of the egg, and then it's supposed to bounce. So we have vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar. And I happen to have an extra jar. So I'm going to fill this with vinegar. All of the vinegar. You don't need to use all of your vinegar. And I'm going to put the egg in here very gently so it doesn't break. And it's supposed to take a whole day. So I'm gonna let this sit, and I'll be back tomorrow to show you how it looks. Okay, it's been one day since we put the egg into the vinegar. So let's take a look. Oh, it feels really cool. Can you see how it's changed the look? It's like squishy. So the egg is actually grown bigger. They say sometimes when the shell dissolves, that some of the vinegar will go through this membrane that's left around the egg, and it will make the egg a little bit bigger. And if you want to make it even bigger, you can take your jar and fill it with water, put the egg into that, and it will have more water transfer inside and make the egg even bigger, which is kind of cool. But let's see if our egg bounces. Ready? That was very cool. Wonder if we can do it from higher. I'm getting very nervous. So if you tried it at home, let me know what's the highest height you can bounce your bouncy egg from before it explodes. It's probably best to do this experiment outside. Have a great day, everyone.